Good morning students. So today we are going to discuss some remaining questions and answers of the lesson Life and Survival of Plants which are left in the previous class. Okay. So yesterday we discussed some multiple choice questions, then fill in the blanks, match the following and name one animal of each type, and short answer type questions we have discussed in previous class. So today we are going to discuss long answer type questions. Okay, so what is the first question there? What is adaptations? Explain. Okay, so what is adaptations? Explain. You should write the definition of adaptation and you should write any two sentences what is adaptation. Okay, first I will write the answers on the board, just copy it. Okay, but before that make a heading on long answer type questions and write the first question, what is adaptation, and explain. After that, downside of that question, write the answer. Okay, so what is adaptation? The process of adjustment of animal, the process of adjustment of what? Adjustment of animals and plants. Of animals and plants. And plants according to the surroundings. According to the surroundings. According to the surroundings in which they live. They live called adaptation. So this is the definition of adaptation. The process of adjustment of animals and plants according to the surrounding in which they live. See, a proper animal or a proper plant is living and growing in a particular surrounding, okay, which is suitable for that animal or a plant. So for that process we call adaptation. Okay, so what you should explanation, what we should write the explanation, that animals found in different environment conditions. Okay, you know that animals found in different environmental conditions. Conditions show different behavior. Show different behavior. Some animals walk, some animals fly. Some animals walk. Some fly. Some are fly and others jump, crawl. Others jump and crawl. Okay, or swing. So this is about adaptation only. What is that? Animals found in different environmental conditions show different behaviors. Yes, it is true. See, you can see hundreds and thousands of animals surrounding you, and all those animals are not in same in behavior. Okay, because all of those animals are different in their behavior, and all those animals, some animals can walk, some animals can fly, in some other animals can jump. Okay, some animals can swim in the water. So like this, all different kinds of animals are having different kinds of features, some different kinds of behavior. Okay, so this is all about adaptation. Okay, now the second question is, how do animals living in cold regions survive in winters? Okay, it means how they can survive. The animals which live in the cold regions, how they survive. They are having some different kinds of features, some different kinds of body structures they are having, so they can survive. It made possible that they can survive in the cold regions. So what are those features? Let's see. So yes, the animals living in, the animals is the second one. The animals which are living in, cold regions, are having what they are having? They are having fur on their bodies. Fur in the sense long hair, okay, on their bodies, and thick skin, and also they are having thick skin which protects them from the cold. Okay, so this is how the animals live in cold regions. How? Because the animals which are living in the cold regions are having fur on their bodies. Fur means long. They are having long hair on their bodies, and also the skin of the animal is very thick, okay, which protects that particular animal from the cold. And this is how all animals live in the cold regions. Okay. Now the third one. Okay, this is the first and second one. After this, third question is there. What is that? Why is camel called the sheep of the desert? So, why is the camel called the sheep of the desert? Do you know? Yes. So, because camel can survive without food and water for several days, for many days. Okay. So, that's because the camel is called the sheep of the desert. Okay. See, because camel can survive without food and water for many days. So we called it sheep of the desert. Okay, this is the third one. So after this, the fourth question is there. What is that? How do animals protect themselves from the enemies? How do animals protect themselves from enemies. Okay, write down the fourth one. So how do animals protect themselves from the enemies? It depends on the particular animal, that how it going to protect itself by the enemies, because some of the animals are having long and strong legs which helps them to run from the enemies, to run away from the enemies. Some of the animals can fly easily, some of the animals are there which is having a unique feature to changing the color. So some of the animals change their color according to the surrounding. Okay, so it depends on the particular animal. See, some of the animals are having long and strong legs to run away when someone and some other animals are having unique feature. So which feature is that? Changing the color. Unique feature of changing the color. To change the color. Okay. So by changing the color according to the some of the animals are having long and strong legs to run away, and some of the other animals are having a unique feature to change the color according to the surrounding. According to its surrounding. What they do, they protect themselves. Okay. So now the fifth one, differentiate between arboreal and aerial animals. Okay, difference between arboreal and aerial. So what is the difference in between arboreal and aerial? Animals which live mostly on the trees. See, arboreal animals live on the trees. Okay, write down. Arboreal animals live on the trees. Where, what is that? One more, aerial animals. So what about aerial animals? They fly. Okay, where aerial animals are, aerial animals can fly. Okay, so this is the difference. What? Arboreal animals live on the trees, where aerial animals can fly. This is the difference in between arboreal and aerial. Okay, so this is all about the question and answers. Okay, so here this lesson is finished, and read this lesson properly, and in next class we will start the social science Okay, so there also we should complete 2 lessons, because in science, first lesson life and survival of plants, second lesson life and survival of animals is finished. So in next class we will start the, what is that, social studies lesson number 1, that is northern mountains. Okay, so in the tomorrow's class I will start that new lesson. Okay, so read that lesson also. That is lesson number 1, northern mountains is there. Okay, read that lesson for one time. So I will continue in the next class.